I was just in the mood to get it started.
You gotta record, dude.
If we can press the right button this time. Hello, happy campers.
Hey,
Spike.
Chris.
Show. Welcome back. Okay. Somebody has a review that he needs to work in here before we do anything else.
Oh, we're going straight there.
Let's go there. Let's go there
Ooh.
because he has
Straight
seen Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon?
Raya
Because
and the
it's-
Last Dragon.
I know it's Mayans, not Mayans, so it's Raya, not Raya. Either way, it's... I'm already on the record. I called it a Mulan for furries. So you go right ahead, buddy. Because there's a dragon and she's furry. So you go right ahead.
The dragons are actually pretty cute.
And it's a Disney film, so...
Yes. Raya and the Last Dragon, the new Disney film. It's not Pixar, it's just Disney, right?
It's Walt Disney Feature Animation. Or
Okay,
what
see,
it's supposed to be
it threw me off because at the beginning of the movie they had a little animated.
Oh, I'm sure they had
cartoon.
one of the little spark things.
So, but
That's the new brand name for Pixar's short subjects, is Sparks.
Sparks. Well,
Anyway.
which was still well done. Raya and the Last Dragon. Yes, this movie is. I can't remember what country it's based off of. What's Taiwan or something? Don't hurt me on that. But it's something like that. But anyway,
There will be homework later, by the way.
basically the whole storyline is basically you have dragons that are guarding the entire world, I guess you can say. And this evil type of, I want to say this shadow that turns people into stone. So it ended up turning all the dragons and most of everybody into statues, but there was one dragon that took all the powers from the other dragon, put it in a stone, and it wiped out all the shadow creature thingies, basically. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying the best way to explain it. So, anyways, of course, the dragon that did it disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to her or anything like that. Now my throat's.
Yep. You're choking
okay.
on it. You're choking
I'm choking
on
on
the
my
plot.
own review here.
He's choking on the plot from this movie.
Okay, so.
So hard to swallow.
No, it's okay. So, anyways.
Anyways.
So you have the dragon's gone missing, the last dragon, and the world decides, hey, and it even points out how humans are pretty much stupid. They decide to go to war. They go to war, and they split in different halves. So you got this group of people, this group of people, this group of people, and then you have the other group that has the stone that has all the powers with all the dragons in the stone, and they're protecting it from everybody else. So, that's the plot. I know. You're going like, what the heck is he talking about? True. All I can tell you is that for this film, it is a good movie to take your kids and have them watch it because it definitely teaches them about the way the world is. Kinda. And how the world should be. Now, hear me out. This movie was was made way before 2020. Okay? But everything that is happening in the world from 2020 to now is literally in this movie. The shadow thing, they talk about how it's a plague. Okay? People being divided, they're talking about hate. And all that stuff. So it's a lot of the world issues now is in this movie. So it's kind of weird how this movie was made before the world kind of fell apart. So, but anyway, I'll tell you the best parts Because honestly, there's not actually a bad part in this movie. So that's a plus. But the artwork, oh my goodness, the scenery, the artwork, the way that people are drawn and everything else, amazing, breathtaking, very visually entertaining. You will love that. The characters are great. There's not even a flaw in any of these characters. The kids they will love the dragon because the dragon is very funny and sarcastic, but sweet. Which is, I know that's a little weird combination, but it is. What are you doing over there? And then there's this ninja baby, an orphan who works with stealing monkeys, thieving monkeys. Don't ask. Honestly, that was a little bit too kiddish, but they had to put something in there for the little kids to be like, oh, ha ha ha, type of deal. But I get it. Anyways, I really cannot say much about this movie because the plot is
non-existent.
You will have to... No, there's a good plot. There's a good story. It's strong. But it's not something that little kids will actually understand. Grown-ups will. But, altogether, it's a good movie. I suggest to go see it. I had a choice either... I don't even know how much it is on Disney Plus, but if you don't want to go to the theater, you can go to Disney
Like
Plus.
$30. Just go to 10th frame, y'all.
I went to the theater
Just
to
go
watch
to 10th
this.
frame. Go to 10th frame.
And guess
It's
what?
The flu, y'all.
And guess what? As for 10th frame is coming back. The bowling alley is coming back. I went there and there was a full house. And of course, don't worry. They do go with the safety guidelines. Are you okay over there?
No.
You're just not interested. He's not interested. But anyway, go see the movie. It's good.
I'm interested in the guys at 10th frame. I want to make sure they have jobs that they're doing well. But as for Maya and the Last Dragon, first of all, okay. This sounds like a BSM. Babysitting movie. Send your kids. You can park your kids in it while you go watch a real movie.
But isn't
okay?
that all kid movies?
It seems like it.
Pretty
God
much.
knows there's a bunch of spoiled brats making them, but...
It's pretty much
Second,
all.
scenery porn. Sounds like there's a bunch of scenery porn. That's the thing about CGI animation right now. They no. Stop and think about all the CGI films you've seen over the past few years.
Yeah.
Okay, Pixar started it. Everybody else jumped on it. Pixar goes into intense detail on their designs, their backgrounds, all this other stuff. But they also go into, they're really careful with their stories and stuff. I mean, Pixar does not tell earth-shattering stories or anything, but they tell stories well.
Yes.
Good stories told well.
Yes.
Everybody else in Hollywood takes a look at what Pixar is and says, you know what, it must be the extra detail in the backgrounds. That's why everybody wants to see Pixar films, and thus you get scenery porn.
It's really amazing because, like, the scenery in this is just very beautiful. But if you go see this movie and they showed the little cartoon short in the...
I haven't had any coffee this morning. No, wait, I take it back. I had only 2 cups, so that's my bad. Go ahead.
But there's this, the small cartoon is this world where everything is discussed in dance. Nobody talks. And I'm a rain lover. I love the rain. So the art in this little cartoon was just breathtaking. It was really good. And this wasn't even part of the movie itself. So that and this movie and the scenery and stuff in that, it was just like so well done. And the people were well drawn. Like they were literally, they looked like real people. Like everything down to the, just every wrinkle, hair, clothing, just looks real. And I love artwork. I love it. I can't watch Dragon Ball Z because that artwork just makes me sick to my stomach for some reason.
All the flashing lights.
It's just the way they were drawn. It looks horrible. I couldn't even really get into Beavis and Butthead because of the way they were drawn. To be honest, I can't stand it. Soul, that movie, like I loved the scenery, the people. It's almost like they're almost there. Not quite well drawn, but well enough. But when it got to the little fluffy spirits that flew around, that's when I was like, oh man, why did they have to do that?
You hate distractions. Welcome to old age, Christopher.
It's just like there's certain type of artwork that I'm for, and I'm just like,
Time out.
eh.
Time out. Hold on a second.
Soul's a good movie though.
Hold on. Welcome to old age. You're demanding more realism in your art, the art depictions. You want to see art that more closely resembles the real world. Is what you're wanting. So that's why you notice the details. That's why you notice the wrinkles. That's why with Soul, they're almost there, and then they get to the abstractions that represent the afterlife. Yeah, that's welcome to middle age. There,
Well,
son.
I am a huge movie buff, if you know me, you probably already know. I've been that way for a long time, but there's a thing like when I was little and watched movies and it's like, oh wow, this is a good movie, and then hitting to that point where I'm watching To Kill a Mockingbird and the dialogue, the acting, the way it's shot, and everything. Noticing all this at a young age, going like, wow, you know. Until now, when I look at movies and even animation, I'm just like, this is good. This is cute. This is freaking amazing, you know. So it's just, you know, that's just me. I'm an odd person.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
So
go see it.
you would say go see it.
Yes.
I would say, I guess if you're into that Avatar type crap, then you might get into it. But I don't know. Okay, enough reviewing.